passion, a love that's never failing. Let mercy fall on me. Everyone needs forgiveness, the kindness of the Savior, the hope of nations. Savior.
This is Chariot.
Hello, Yamamuni Nawakwamba Edeba Chariot TV so action time na dwumadie share how to prepare the youth for leadership in the church. Sene ene da edikan a wa join ya Yamawakwamba bebre ne da wasen so se waje bre na o share sa dwumadie we ogidie se ubesua ne ma bebre efimo. Episode we episode 7 say we've done several episodes in time past. Inti ubetumi subscribe ewo yen YouTube channel Chariot TV. Ubetumi so subscribe your Facebook Chariot TV. O search yen Facebook Chariot TV onsa ebe kan yen na se ba live say ya onso wetumi nya dwumadi ni mu echefa. Ubetumi so call back to our previous episodes na wa share na wa share most of the things that we've talked about. So the be ya ubetumi nya the full picture of our discussion so far. Said the DBIA no, and then so yensa aka yensa mpakeni mianka saving you abema Richard Donko. Richard Donko.
Yeah.
Na apome.
Nyame adom na so.
Nyame adom yanso ye ho ye bebre o ha say that was say and then so ajebre na oni eba be che onyankopon asem. Kwan a mmebu aye onyankopon asafo ni mu no. Yebetimi asiesie yen ho. Yediama impeninie asafono ehia. The time for the leadership in the church, is or the need for leadership in the church is very, very, very urgent. And we are really grateful. Said Dane day now, ujibre na one ya shefu no esuade na uche nyama bebe. Last week, you share physical, physical, spiritual, emotional, and then psychological preparation, maybe also last week. And then you share another aspect of preparation. Now we want to move further into the home. The home. We know say yes, charity begins at home. Say the Thai economy. One more editing kwala ofie no role said ye ben ana omo as far as preparing the youth for leadership is concerned. Intino mejai kasemono e di amount na ode yen afem.
Meda say mamini kan enchia wakafo se brain na no omo se omo data ne omo bre eba besua de eye ebeboa ama asafo no yatumi akoyanim na kakra meka ni na ne se yentumi nyini animu emfre Kristo asafo dwumadie mu ama asafo no enwie peyo every say Yesu Kristo obewuo last week here where ana okan se oboneyefo no penwan no abo ahwete a odi kan sha ase efre odwanhwefo no eso na obo odwanhwefo no hwe hope na emunwan no abo apete. Me catch say how bebreba ekoso ewo yensafo ahodo mu ene asafuwe nka asafuwe won nsam ni nyina no is because of leadership. It is yesua de fa leadership ho a ese nipa nya adaje na ye hwe ni yie pa na yetete ye mano ema eniani mu papa na daache asore no atumi awie peyo wo nyame anim. Eti ye behwe ifie no. So parents and as a home yanso ye wo asedie bi ya esese ye yo na ma ye mano ekondo enya ope said that for the parents have a role to play when it comes to preparation of the young ones for leadership in the Lord's church. Yes, they have a major role.
Okay.
Because the home is the basis of all institutions. The home is the basis.
Yeah.
Rebecca said, even the home is the foundation.
Yeah.
The foundation of all other institutions God established. So therefore, if we want quality leadership, it starts from the home. So the home is the first place to nurture future leaders. It is the home.
Okay.
So if the home fails, we are not going to get good leadership in the years to come.
Not just say metwasi ya awfo ewo a huge responsibility as far as leadership is concerned.
That is all.
Okay.
So if parents fails us, the nation and the church are not going to have good leaders. Period.
I see.
Because so oba enwuma suamu krampo na oba enwuma suamu a good home gives a good education. Yes, our mind and our education system no cranial discipline is because the home is disciplined. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Opa study or mind be omuma suam kranin harding. Na omuko school omuye discipline. One of them is Japan. Japan for on education system. Teachers need problem be say complaining of disruptive behavior, distraction, because Japan as its own on its own, and I say Japan as a country, no, discipline.
I see.
And Accra to me means who was school. David. Omono if you no yet. And on my biara community be and crash what then on crowd problem. Our teachers will problem with school. Home need you free idea be a
Yeah.
So over America for history more. Abra na omunyama revolution no. Na omuye colonized no. According to Mama Kakra Makani Chwe say. Na omo empenifo edi omo so no. Ehye to ho say. Aye awofo asade say omo kire omo maade. Enti in American education history no, homeschooling, say na kind of homeschooling was the start of education system in America. And yeah, na homeschooling baba. Enti na wo papa no jai wada aje no brani bi. No wa kire nkra na Bible. And we are making kan many kra je ho keke. Wo kire nkra na Bible. Our America almost started with mine as I got benya fa hudi as I benya independence. Na obekire oba no Bible. Akwan offer so akire no Bible no be improve akra no reading. Akra no ebe started reading any Bible, the Bible sua be readings and obenyin no obe started akọ school akese no na wanya the basics e wo reading mu. Na ye maame ne papa said yes o kire oba reading. And if you be according to history na America no. Omo be yemra say as a papa ne maame no ba no crowd be start school age no. Na what you mean otumi reading. And some of be introduced to secular education, our American system. It na the home.
Oh.
If you be institute even secular education, you know, I'm the mrabeshe mu say Accra ma school a ye betwe wo maame na so ene papa na so ene ni na da ho. Eti say Accra to school mu ene ni na Accra to school mu emredu do bi wa America enwoma mu a ye de wo maame no court. Our America nene ni na ho. So Accra to school mu na wonya 16. Na so what threat na fie mrebebre bi a school no SMO parents need to court. Because mo ba banika. Ya neni na da ho. Nti wo be call social welfare ko yiwa ma me na dey na aba ma school. Onyanya 16 ade na akra ntumi hwe ne ma ne ma school. Into the home. Me kan we mu na ade a chese the home. The key. Oh yeah, I'm see much. And Oba even in education sector of America, accrediting some money, the first thing to do is to call the home.
Wow.
So all report to our head and our principal and our assistant principal. All report to my because have you called the home? So one friar, only the first person to call the home and report the case, and son of taking any action. That is the home. And I mean, my example when now because if you be educationist in here, education may a preacher so. And say a but church anymore. The same thing. Onyankopon established 3 institutions: the home, the nation, and the church. Yemi nuni na nation and church na your basis in the home. If the home fails, it shakes the church, it shakes the nation. If fear not upon something in the so. Because in the Garden of Eden, Obonsam started from the home, or started free, or started to be breaky the home. No? And Oban himself, yeah, Obonsam himself by money tree, but once one started free training, so started free or basso. No, but it could change the structure of the home. It was starting free or banner. Now was shep better man as and then Yamisa be team will be himself ba fa utini better man. Ukun be do so won't quan any nara. It God instituted leadership in the home. And what the leadership man mema. It a mema Felipe ye good leadership and him tia will fear. And my leadership on your mark or not that. And my leadership on your corner.
And yet, say, well, walk a cake, and I said, we papa, and I am make a cake. And I just say, you can't say, actually, say, we parents. There is more to do than just being a biological. You can say progenitor of someone. Like if I get you right, responsibility can see.
So mine be age now for so. Mine be say age now for so. I saw ni be age now for so. I saw ni be age now for so. That I offer mete say dey na say your problem.
It's point being like what are some of the roles they can play?
Yeah, maybe
history.
Maybe so.
What the US.
It is our church in the Munswa. You hear any more, Papa.
Okay.
But any more, Papa, and map prep. Yes, sorry, there. We more any more, Papa. The Bianes will be a young white duma. And now my country was there. I thought it'd be a cool about Church of Christ and add that such a preacher, associating deconstitution, unions and crass them. I didn't as a back on a chassis and more prepared for others. No, it is a parenting. Mena mewo na matete akra no na akra na sa fata beye eniani mu papa church na shase a we need a preacher no na beye a mother or a father to the church no a groom members no within church abotre na church na begina church ni begina na mema no se bia sa fata na yi mu se elder ni dikon Eti akra benyina na nche se ne maame ne papa hu ni mfaso. That ideology as dwen yen free etrim. Wo benya sika da man kra ka nya wo maame ntotoye no papa ntotoye papa enka wo nu the level na wadu. Sa na church ne tie. Church ne sha ase a preacher ne bre, Bible teachers ne bre. Eshepu members. Eshepu church ne mani drum pempen so edu no. But arewo se we Church of Christ and kwa na sebi ebinom emfa ni die ma preachers. Even elders be created preachers in Church of Christ. But woman a brad yan ho de ade ni si. If you can preach and kokrafo preach and say kedu omo ho agro. If we have people to celebrate in the church, it should be 34 preachers na abra na omo anya hwe no. Obi tumi bless church ni begina na no wu. No ayemobo. Obi to me preacher no anya throat cancer. Preachers be brave throat cancer nam cancer be brave nti. Ye mu be brave ye nya minimu yare enam cancer nti. Obe brave groom church na obe form say ne ma. Paul can be Timothy. Was it Timothy was my son? Na just on action no wo no. Ye ba sorry ma sa na ti who preacher and church ni be see na so sa na wo bre. What sacrifice say the awofo sacrifice ma wo ma. Say the sorry be gina. Ade ne begina wie ya nko obetwa so aba obedibie no Church of Christ nko a uyi elders a no mdo mani asi preachers There be
Yes,
any ama.
analogy pan I'm making. I hope
Yeah,
say
yeah.
therefore will be able to grasp what you are trying to present.
Eje ka akra ye hwe ma benyini a kenya so mfa so. Enti se church ne benya ne animu papa a awofo wa asere se awofo anya ntum pe ye nya ne animu for papa da. Ya bia ebeye ensem bebre. Enti ye be common role so no be se ye twen adwen see examples bi am be se de maso. Bible ne kan tia wa Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 kan on yan starting.
Proverbs
22 verse 6.
Okay. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6.
Verse 6.
Okay. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
So our quotation was a kind of near the afa and near Befan 1.
Okay.
So I read Proverbs chapter 22. Who should train? That is the first question. Who should train the child? Nyansa for Solomon, why and now walk Casadiachra warm. Study you Bible no. Why and no Casadiachra warm. We are seeing a hymn for over 22 verse 1 bana. For free 22 verse 1. I mean, Adimuka Krebatania Jampo says.
A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold.
And last week, your preparation, because you have to have a good reputation. That is a good name. Obi nimu akumam, obi nimu adwenimu. The away na yehunu na yedi hu adanse. And wakika we ni na area no do verse 6 na say, train up a child in a way he should go. Do we need leaders in the church? Yes, we need leaders. Who should train them? Parents. So Onyansafo Solomon was talking to parents. Which way do you want your child to go? Okay, I want my child to be a preacher of the Lost Church. I want my child to become an elder. I want my child to be a deacon. I want my child to be a church secretary. The Bible is saying that then you have the power as a parent. Train him or her the way he should go. So the power is in the parent's hand. You have the power.
Meaning, they want their children to become a certain profession, like they want them to be a certain professional, and because of that, they make sure they provide them with resources that are aligned to that profession. It's in a similar way, if we have members and as we have parents in the church whose heart is geared towards heaven and who want the best for the church, then they should have that responsibility, or they should inculcate that responsibility into their children. Say, in a way, they would also become good leaders in the church. I don't know if my thinking is right.
And then I want to get to the quotation where you can't, but yeah, hopefully I am fine. What's a kind of by a fine? You believe it's a yummy akasa as in actually. You believe
usually you can't say, oh, train up a child in the way he should go. Next, say a soft form more.
And I was awful. Now I had Christianity started. They are so for better not come once and one.
Okay.
In the Old Testament, you can't train a child, and that was the duty of the parents. And your priest. Because you need to say Sunday school at this, and I'm not working. I'm proving in the area. I know you're a Jew for bread, and I know workers. I know you're the Israelite style. If you need Sunday school, not going to say Banaba Sunday school, I'm training the way. If it's not bringing now crying in the papa and mammy in the TV, and as you're supposed to more kind same way. And what say, train up a child in the definite article there. Assembly or hold there. One can say, which specific way do you want your child to go? That is the way. The best way you're Christian. Bible says it is your responsibility to teach that child the way he should go. Look, we are not also, and when he is old, he will not depart from that way.
Wow. Based on this explanation, I want to make or draw a conclusion, and then you tell me whether it is right or wrong.
Yeah.
if me akra na say me nyi na if I say me akra me mama ne papa ne tena say na say nyi na my be so Christo sumu year. Can you then therefore say my wofo had Oman take on responsibility a year as far as training me up to be a good Christian is concerned? Can you say that?
Two ways. To mean concluding, sir. It depends on your parents.
Okay.
One may be someone more anti-Christo, at your early stage. And a two with my one say our own crab, but we need to far who do you know. And I'll say, and I can conclude it in that two ways.
Okay.
And remember, a case the bass I age and the breadband was started be a son crown on soon yanibia. There be a bra what then when you need a Bible kind when you need. Two, Bible say, oh, son natural. One guy say, when you was it train the child, one guy say train the adult, train him when he's old. A year, I will find a train my money drew fear beyond and near my sister, catch or more moon crab brimuno. Ya becano, are you too late because you have a Bible as a engagement. The Bible and I say only we are signing a training or say from childhood. Yes, your Bible. It is a metanoia and high number ban. Oh, Yini, what that mammy phobia are. Oh, sack, your bonocrat, oh, sack, Mummy, obeying we are not the enough one. Bible soon to mean training bill. So I say, name crab, Bremuna will be big catcher and a catcher. Not shepuno or crying out person or faster. Now, when you Sakwan on fast, so are you own free home? Say, oh man, the good foundation, Quadia. Bible, oh, Yamina Casa, Yamana Makasa. Now, it is true. But at 20 years, I will follow fairly this responsibility. That my example, you fairly this responsibility. Again, say the Noma, a grandma, because you me a software, me a teacher, but so between Bomila Kohoma, with me, Diana, and Safia. There is no any responsibility at training the child. You should go. I sorry, sorry. No, and you might be brave. I mean, you make a Marco. Minia, training goes beyond that. Bible we see the word train. It goes beyond medisika to fear, mediadiania to fear, my say. And to mean fear ni sin chain, na yen asoni any move for papa. Said the Church of Christ for any move for papa. Church of Christ be no more any move for papa because the home failed us. Because the people say, I'm man, na leaders no papa mo crying Church of Christ for. No papa no Church of Christ. Ebia you preach it no muti and church no. E wo mu mpani ni brim. Na mo ba asafo no. O mo ba asafo no mo anya da age ansua de. But o ma bra boye nti na ya leadership ama wo. Tinema bebre what they lack in their life, but they are leading. And is a good leaders. And grana ye wo ma good Church of Christ mono. We should go back into the Bible, train them. And what is training? What does it entail in training someone?
What does it entail?
What does it entail? Yeah, can't training now. It goes with mentorship, modeling. You will obey yet now. That is training. It is a training program. Be our mentor. What is the essence of the mentorship? The mentor should do it for the mentee to see.
It's and yet just near words.
And just say, I will follow the prayer. No, and yet just say, any answer I can't be bribino. Near Shem Crano. Terabia and West. Terabia Tigana is we need money back in Cram Rafasa and Rafubia and say, I'm telling you the truth. And ya ba poo in a macra, ya hang crano. Says I'm no Casamia mental health cause me. Now, we said, you know, be Brohami and Ghana, Mahamiban. I'm telling you the truth, may confess it.
Yeah.
Me mental me kind for me real for me real for I said I told him I'm banning ya me and mama crana yes because a cranny sha book rich say I told you a cranny sha ye be say 1 year ade am 24 year but na ho ni nru ho ne so ye de ma ken any near for so akra no was say basa e affect akra no mental health no that means ye aduane means me con no chinchin ane dia basin so translate ubedi ubwa we dey kura ubedi. So what the point I say? Obesa akra translate di ahogwo be fi akra translate di but enkra by nature no omuntu mean translate di enkra pre. Oh, but obesa akra be gu anima ase ohogwo anim di obesa dia ba nwu na kan so translate translate. Oh, and you are imposing something on that child that sabreno. And this a son will live in a life, but you are forcing a person, you are affecting yes, be had an additional imposing something or jenny, but changing our 1 year.
Into proper training, actually, said the Wakano has to do with modeling.
Modeling.
Mentorship.
Mentorship.
So, yeah, I'm
yeah. Now, can be need a home. Class, the rest of us are best. I be acquiring Missouri.
I thought obi wo phone so parents ni wo phone so now or say me take care mu a chese me ye
who can trust you. Yeah. Nobody is akran osuan. Osuan. Enti ye can ye here leaders for church ni mu a me beba no so nyoma be na esa wo phone no ye. But na be say bi kan twe agency so say Onyankopon enyi ni animuofo a one link it to the home. Me be ma Bible examples.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Abraham, be say king kai ho. It say any bread here, but yanko king kai ho. Or start say or link it to the family. Yanko ho. Genesis chapter 12 verse 1. Enti awofo no ye ni na ye di ho fo. Ye nti ase na ya anye adwuma ye a Church of Christ ye nya ni animuofo papa. Yanko
12.
Genesis chapter 12. Haribio.
Now the Lord has said
verse
to Abraham,
1.
Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house.
Very good. Or linky Abraham so free busuamu to yi na free fie ho. The same thing, ye Joseph as a leader, or linky Joseph if ni fie. What church said na Joseph tie wo fie. Moses onyame linky in my family. Abreka se yankoto no ntwene no oma ohini bi be fa ne ko ni fie ko training no. Because I don't be any money. And to Nyankopon breaki akra any family on breaking it that. Na ko Nyankopon betumi atu Yesu afiri so abeto form team ama na wu age yankwa but yes I know God knows how important family is. O man ko share Mary yam oni Joseph. Wa mana ko share Sebi odwamanfo yam because let's say Yesu free a good parents with good reputation. Joseph was having a good reputation, Mary was having a good reputation. And when the don't come together, and what Yesu be for them to nurture. Said that he be nya ajankwano. Onyaminim a good family. My example be Samuel. You be your deep work as your Bible abakosem no. Samuel, abraya wona ma me share bo say, wo be ma na tena awurade fie ni nkwane ne ode be ma awurade no. Why not tete Samuel?
Oh yes.
God does not want to break that. And in a more phrase na udifoli train and we training. And the family has something to do. And now Proverbs when you are Solomon born it can it. So your person akra no ko baby. Ye ni na mumia ya no kwafo Church of Christ wo bebre. Mumia ya no kwafo sika fo teacher. Wakasa ne baba medical student aja. What you man baba? And I man baba. I don't need to I don't need to mean say baba you preacher, not to be a preacher. And I am a cabin montimasi. What you my baba medical student? What will go for general as? Obi to me spend this guy general as no kukunu ko China, kukunu ko Ukraine. No acquire medicine, more than number. You are training the child on a way or person that action or fashion. What to me, one money bay. I don't know, so they to mean to think crown mom bay preachers, deacons, elders.
I see.
I didn't into me. Now, me to me now, my offer. I will offer once more. Oh, leader, I church leader, I bear your baby, but I will for none tower chair in Yeduma. Then Yeduma. So, me, my example, be brave, my be brave. Eli, that it says Samuel, Timothy. Ne ma meaning and another teacher, Yago King Kyle. I am ready. And 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 5.
Second,
You read about rule. So 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 5.
I'll say,
Mhm.
when I call to remembrance the genuine faith that is in you, which dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and I am persuaded is in you also.
Timothy be a preacher. Be a preacher. Paul says, I'm sure. Gidie papa na ewo mu no enye wo mu na nkwan na ewo efiri abusua mu. Efiri na namu. Ona na de tete wo maame so de atete nti me hu sa gidie na wo mu.
And the striking thing here is one more papa bi adin o. A huge responsibility as far as training children are concerned.
Who say mame ma wa bakosem gakra. Who say Nyankopon hihye mu no mame nko mo bi nyema no nsi body. Nyame hihye mu na ko ba anya adwuma nsene ba ma. A woman is always at home, a man goes and work hard and bring the money. It's the biano oba wo fie. Nti ko ba be ye bibi kura na oye adwuma da bia ne man wo ne nchen no ti fie no oye adwuma no. It is Proverbs chapter 30 or so.
Yeah.
Oba no wo fie wa no oye na adwuma. Santade anako wo pam seamstress no wo ti wo no wo pimpam na nkra no pon school bo mbeto ne fie. Omuko abontin bo mbeto ne fie. Endi da bia omu wo fie. Endi Kofi Kinata abonwumbi. O se anti ama. Wo di asem waka na omu. Wasi akokwa ba ne maami gina ne nchempo akroma echi no. Na akokwa ne maami nyina ne nchen. Ena on da akroma de ko ayokra ache. Eti maami fo and play major role. Yeah, ye didi agree nye because papa de Onyankopon kan in the Garden of Eden just say yes e pre nye hwefie. But then the man say omo ne ye che adwuma ne mu mienu. E man say omo so be say omo sisi abronsan bi. E man no be say ye wugya omo nye mobo nje e say efie no mu ate obi episka ye ni na ye ni abre piska gidigidi. Nje at the end no
you are not said you can say mo bia enje wanu nsipon and you are not against a ma omo ye adwuma. What you are trying to suggest.
Okay. Nemo omo nte so.
Okay.
Na omo nya kwan mankra na nkra ni nyini wie na omo de omo ho na afede o konkra besu apiska e ma no monkope. Oh yes.
I want to clarify because
that is the point.
Say, no,
yeah. So we share baba because my debia na oba ofie. Na enkra no be man ko no aba no abeto oba no oboa no mo tete nkra. But the net economy ni ahokyira aba yesunti be ma o mo oba tena fie bebra no so ya asembofo. Enti amaye economy no ne Bible. Nti am ya say me ye interpret Bible na ya kire mu sa bre no se na efie sitie.
Okay.
Nti na me ka say o na wo ka say o hwe ne maame na me kire o kakra. Enti so hwe sa bakosem ni na man no role to play. Enti say na ehia ni mu papa wa asafo ni mu a parents we have a role to play.
Yeah.
What are some of the rules? One, we should be good leaders at home.
Good leaders.
Oh yeah, we should be good leaders at home. So, we a leader at home.
Okay.
To be a good leader at home. Now, crying here. Onim leadership be I must onim free. Oh, now onim leader be the only leader onim ya papa. As a father who wrote to prepare your son, he said, show him or her how good leadership is. What is a good leadership? A good leadership should have a time for the company. A good leader in a word institution or a bread. A money company. You guys are CEO now, sorry. A good leader is a disciplined person. And a father, you should be disciplined at home. That is a good leader.
Okay.
It's a good leader only bread. When a man who when you time of mouth. What's the point now? Say, your friend cry in now. Your cousin parent meeting at your uncle. Obani who as a good leader. To that you be a leader, sir. last week, we know kind emotional preparation. Oni atenka ma afoforo. Ne papa na ama na ehunu se suban.
Because I am awofo ni bebree tai complaining said because of the nature of our civilizations, you see, Jumano has taken them almost away from the home. Into the time they spend even with their own spouse is very, very, very limited. Not to talk of Nkwalano. So,
Obi obeka say ache bi obo.
Oye Juma pesika shene ma.
I will never support that idea. I'm telling you, I will never support that statement you are making. It is not civilization. It's not the job that has taken parents home. It is our own decisions. Our decision. Running yes or no, I do money there. They said that. Yes, it be 8 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. About about 4 days. You catch about 3 days. But yeah, pesika do do. Yes, said when never also. Without thinking about the impact. Yeah, what will you?
But say you cannot also live on love alone.
You cannot also lay on money alone to train children. I don't know for your mistakes. The best way to train children is to have money and to have time. It is a new paper because you don't have time. Because time you're your money now. What time you need pay money? Ubenya sikana we actually papa bet na fi na o man no we go so.
That is an interesting statement.
Money is not all. Money is not all to train children. Money is not all to self-provide.
Papa for almost concept and they say once they put food on the table, that should be all.
As a crania crapa and yano quality.
Exactly.
And yano quality. It's me time to nipa be brave. We say, Obi was my worry, my bet na breach 15 years. Me get to Ghana, me see Diamano, me yen in your opinion, me preach it here. I preach against. Opio give me beer, me preach it here. I said, nya worry. It's me baba broche me can't say was a radi, mamma broche kwa me to me me many now, because me do 1 year America gram me me mabako. If yes, abako back. Sometimes as a leaders, we need to leave an example. I thought be a nyachmana Church of Christ near Nuvo. Or where I said the baby question bridge January. And last week me can do it so. Says the one in young sopa as some moon to me can't was some. There's one where church in my dad to me can't jam ranches and worry church in him. And only Church of Christ a problem by young and net. So for now, we good example into doing can't the one. Church of Christ, so be a question bridge 15 years, 10 years, we're going to use Ghana. That I better know be preacher, my catch will be said. And that's your gyro. And then because the leadership is not just saying, it's about leaving an example for people to see. Yeah, how no Church of Christ and yeah, how no. When any moon is 1 year, my young share. One come once episode no Tomusini. Me ba America, I'm sick of save we in 6 months, and no cry 5 months. My sister, I'm in many na every Ghana. So I break me banner mean to me my family and my man come my there be me catch them church members. Mrs. Can break me quick mean to my family and my men cock. Can be dim here our Ghana. May you make more Ghana. Yes.
Having time is very important. The next
and yes, civilization. Yeah.
Discipline. When
now one your time, how do you discipline? One your time, how do you discipline your children? Can money discipline?
Yes,
Sikane dawana etia kra me boy.
I see. So yeah, some I just
yanti brain na e press kan yanti tibi so. See, say aka de kanyame ti o, nyame ayadom. Oba ntumi kọ kakra. Wo be ma tumi kọ kakra na make am. Yan hwam kra no enkra ni nyinyini wie eduru age bi. Na afa de also do konkra besi wa press kan bi aka wa. Ye ni problem o. Because abred what shape o ma duru we na nyame kan. But enkra ni susane de. And granny Susanne dear. What dear sikan a ye see a pesika ye japade. But nya brain be man cran a janny can no. as a good leader, oye eja oye treo fie no. Sika ne de ye nim say obebo akokoma bills boarding. Schedule because na oba no so ye kakra de boa.
Yeah.
Enti onto nya bre. Because yes, my main final example na me kwa second point no. Because yes, same will be Mother's Day or church. And I make catch almost say me ba ha na America ma be hu bibi. Na me kan no crash me church members no. Na Ghana ye wo su bi say ye tetewa ma wanyini. Ye tetewa ma wo sia fifi. Na also wa behwe yen ama ye sia ide atutu.
Yeah.
Tina me no more example say Ghana ye ni nursing home, ye ni rehab centers, ye ni hwe. It is all my me hwe wa ma wanyini a ye won so wa said yes or hwe na ama ni wu. Edi yemfa ma me ne papa no ngogu nursing home.
David.
After my Bible manu. Na America ni ba beka chef said that was what it was then. Abra na America in the olden days. No mo for mo ma me no mo children home. Amo for mo nursing home. Because tima wo ma me na nya sa na de wo hwe nursing home no benya de ama no.
David.
Ba ne say ye te Ghana. Na ye kosua ye hwe videos ni ma na ye ko pick sa culture. Ono bro ni na wo ya de nkra wo mpe. Na ni nye ho. But they expect even we and then number for the I know do nursing home. Na is a mom ka come do nursing home. E training omo ma me mo de di omo nananom. Omo nananom di omo nananom. They no na nkra na besua. To mu ni say normal. That is what the Bible is telling you, say. Train the child the way he should go. And it's a one person o ma me e do o ma do kwa to nursing home. O ma me ti ase e fa no to nursing home.
I see.
Na krani hunu say e na said yes say ma me hwe ma me nyina e sam so me hwe no ma na ye dey owu na me beto no me na beto no watam na koto nursing home de do so nyina me nya odey
was me do be ko
fast ano ne ye ne papa uni bre nyina yenso ntina na wo ka civilization no ye me beto papa no uni bre e ma me timi so ma benyini edi ma nya fatherly la say me papa nya bre edi mi nyina na the same thing na me the same thing eti na yenso ye kono is a part of civilization and yes civilization.
Wow.
And yes civilization. Eti Bible na count. Sometimes say Timothy na I Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 and some who near who ye bia no the training akra no and one or the be yew. It is a church of Christ. Yes, ye penny any move for yen kan kira wo for say o mu nya hweso pa wo fie. E be man kra no e kon adoni ani mu asafuni no oman ni mu. Now papa na wusi ebusuan so no. Well, Mono, what are you doing? The parents role said for them to lead a good leadership role in the home. What is the good leadership role? They should have time, they should be disciplined, they should take good decisions at home. Decision making is a role of a leader. Do it at home for your children to see, so you take a good decision. Now, planning pick it, won't sadia. Aha, ono muni na transfer ko papa unya daji nti wa pet brega kra wa frank kwani na isi aye fie ha tantantan o yenye dai oh yem prapra okay ene montena se ene kwadwo kopra ho afia pra ha won so ko ho chance ni wa cheke the role of the home ama o madwuma no obi anya ne de papa wi a abra sa oh chance na wo kama won so aya de tofi bi ade abo ma ba so. What are you training them?
Wow.
Ede mi ni bre na wanam ha echina no wanam ha mu pesika school fees matria ma ye onye hute onye gwe ye de sa na yensu ya besua sa nti yensu enimu ye tebe bia ye de sika Ghana ni tu kan ye sika ye be hu ani ewu na sika nga yansa enjoy the rare happiness in life. Bo Church of Christ ni be bridge be bresa wa enjoy car papa pro to be na mu akoto car de be to musie adaya wo pesika mane ba wo pesika to na obobie 16 hours wie no abeda be 4 hours no sa sorry me pesika mi sida mi yese obewe na akra na say ase fie en na ne papa wo sika die fie for bonsam honhom en enzem bebre ba before ya pro bi di ahye no
Bonsam
Yeah,
de
video. Oh yeah, yeah, video. Yeah, say oh yeah, when we hear near Bonsam Yanida. And papa ya gina me de nam mpai boso sana na ma me foi do mo nam mpai boso. Papa se onya bread na afia, hia de be hia, wonya sika bebre. But eboa wo ma. Eboa wo ma.
So having time, discipline, taking good decisions.
Taking good decisions. Yeah. I don't know eboa. And na awofo ro ba kon so ma menka wenka ho. Awofo ro ba kon so say omo de bo mo ma ne yentumi anwie bia next week me kakra be kan ansa ne start next year, you know. They to protect the image of the church and leadership at home. Parents, it is their role to protect the image of the church and the leadership at home.
What do you mean by protecting the image? What can some to?
And catch up my name fast or no that and woman. Ma sorry in your mark on and say a sorry in woman and found who the SU are sorry him.
Okay. Oh,
You move yes, say a Church of Christ today, and Mantia Mark sorry in your mark on the better no more come, but doesn't mean any move for. But in the matter of the Church of Christ for Amudu you move papa, Church of Christ, Amu Unity Paho, Church of Christ, Amu say, Church of Christ, Amu say. Unza car for word you, but what they can be to bunny trim. I was sorry no. The B, which I saw now in Blimubia, when you must some, and I'm a son on your mark on.
I see.
Do we protect the image of the church? When you be I count I saw on ye nipa na ya sorry intino and someone saw them. But mommy always say the good side of the church to your children. Papa always say the good side of the church to your children. Let them have a good mentality about the church rather than having a black mentality of the church. Cause and papa saw no. Ye nyai yen kasa bia ni emehie kafa Church of Christ ho. And the Church of Christ of we as well, you see, and no bad news in one or can addiction. Only the maintenance in castle, the way our buano, a shape in life, and ya sorry, not be crack or coincidence and the one count. Maybe I saw not the be a quiet, yeah, I saw the way I poor mammy be, your share will be best school, the way I saw no, oh, I'm a nipa, be a teacher near one can. And now I saw no, ye mu, and ye say, and a Church of Christ, ye penny Church of Christ, cry your mom pie, and then now many we are no compile, but you are destroying the image of the church. I saw I would think I found home compile bed. It is also rather than a crab leader of the church. Yeah, man, you don't be brave, Ghana titru. What war Church of Christ need about you, the cannon, but Bobra, if you are the only fear, no, I found home could compile. No, the Akranus are shared. And then Akranus, oh, just a young pipe boy, young pipe boom to me, baby. The Akranus son, who is out there, who sent to a new way. By one, I say, Yantin Cocrow, or say Akran, the away and a warfare. Children learn by what they see, not what they hear.
I see.
But then I'm by passing in an old say, sorry, the just a Church of Christ. Home be ya open by granya minty. Do ya funny a penny any papa masafona? A dean Church of Christ name may born home by an army said to protect the name of the church. And can be being tiasafon or many mood that on my man or mamma and say asafon problems, but not any papa now. Or you know, my two as a 4 penal. Mufia grab problem you. Not a church, I be 100, 300, 400. And then some. But and the bonnet, and Juba is America, Ghana, and the Bayama, you're more trotro, you're more plain trotro. Then you pay America, but he has a bit of, or is America and somebody in here? Canada would sing in somebody in here. But they have been able to, once there will be actor be cracker. America has positioned herself well. I'm a reason in him say you need to ask one in America. But a different story altogether.
True.
Silence a Church of Christ. Yeah, what you nipa idea how are so anymore. But you need a messiah. We should make the church presentable to them for them to always develop that love.
Yeah.
Yes. You can somebody I'm found.
Yeah.
I have to say Ukunya no. And say Ukunu jira bontin so ni. Fi so kokoko ba. One na na bet na fio.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I make no. Protect the name of Church of Christ to your children and your role of the parents. And say, I saw no, and now reset that you'll be any moon you. Oh, Master, and 2. Protect the image of the leadership, the existing leadership.
What are some one?
Now, if I only see. When this Sempakani preaching a tea and a cacrebi, already all super Sempakani patch and a mouthie. Church of Christ, teach you your move brave, Church of Christ for your move brave, you move your preachers back. Yeah, the preachers are in to form. Sabin previous. Na better number, I bet ne combat does obey a preacher. It is a new preachers are yem blemu yem giren ye papanum. The way I must say preachers, mumma preacher ye mobo, or why sorry penny. When himself sorry was he guys a tears of okay no or ye come up. One tears of okay. So for ye mobile was at a big FA. Yes, so for the money in a chief, no more bro, what Bobby Sia Bob. When himself I was having. Sign somewhere in Nash show yanka. Oh, and I say any preachers, any nice at fault. Mimica or walk out any now. Yanka be papa and fire preachers won't say a mouth. And I may suffer Dunkel crowd or be Jim Whisco or by Jim or Bomb Hobbies here. Who shall me carry in and hot me? Can me come missing about? I got you yet. Oh, no one said, and I suffer Dunkel crowd dressing yet. Who call false lie? Who call false liar? Who call your false 10 cities, 20 cities? Who do you back across out the culture of none dressing? I come. Shoot, dear say. Yeah, and searching and then there was some packer for the baby, some packer for a mobile or depend solely our cacana with the man of Bosomino. Near dressing your bass, so I would have see a tone of extra woman. Also, better that you buy yourself. What image are you protecting?
Yeah.
Say, well, my main country, the last week, my example, yeah, what church do I do? Move leaders now. Yes, leaders are training for. Obia no your training in we pay. Yin na ye bomb modern. My respect no more than mad, you know. Akrani sakra ne kondo say adwuma we obese oyebi. E wa sorry. But Church of Christ, yes, say as embaka for chire ye madodo. Dia so for atem. You know, mo dressing ye na twe ni esre. Obogom go gra papa ne ma minute ya akunwam ho. Topic of the day is about their preacher. In the midst of their children, it's about the preacher. If you're honest of no and misunderstanding, I create a bomb momentum. What picture are you painting in the mind of your children about preachers? If you're an elder, misunderstanding, be about my main canon car, only deacon. Look, if you this one, no, you're not some man. Sorry, no penny for the mudi or matamwa. O man o mutio, a form as master, your masuni hon. What picture are you painting in the mind of those children for leadership in the church? You move as a backup for your leaders, Church of Christ teach you move leaders back. To be Kasa Church of Christ preacher, humpa, sebi. That's one any pet. Kasa the name by heart. One day, I make country be there. It is hardly said to be able denominations, Nibimu said almost suffer back pension. Now, a sign to turn your man's hand when you be ye. It is hardly. But Church of Christ, correct? You can't call pension. I am mobile. Somebody be obedient pope. I had in their man. Say, Yami and Fefia man, maybe as you see here. I had in their man. Nina, yeah, members now is at fault. You make man in your corner. And how do you prepare the young ones? efie na mu ye say adwuma no ye ma adwuma no nye ye ma akono. So how do we prepare the young ones for preacher, for them to become preachers tomorrow? Ha, ye elder be, ye mu elders, ye mu deacons. So how do we prepare them psychologically as parents? Adie na efa na agwana ni jimu, ye mu ya mitie ni na no. Enye America, they wa mujije ho na America, ka menu mienu ge nko Canada nko America. For a country like Egypt, a country like Morocco, they don't travel. Why? Because they have na ye first sene said they unhunu other countries. South Africa in South Africa in because South Africa 2019. South Africa in no could do holidays.
That's right.
Because acquired the who was South Africa. So what is the essence of traveling? Oh, Pejuma Bunkrum. Na hoton a danya or young boy or next kaka which mean ya dine them. A did on hand who will be crew. Son as a mass for any you. Ya preacher who turn on who fair ultimate dress come a genus you buno. A granny who that you got a me back over software because ye Miss Mayer. Was off with you, ne fiery, ni coat, and yapa, na tidy being your corny nasne. There be our nam, what you missing? I saw some backup for binom in nam, missing our yarrow crowd or they call hospital thing. Obani who or quite sorry, who know. Obey Zambagani. Obey elder. Obey deacon. No. Well, you move. Respect is a major key. You move more. Maybe I won't go be that. Now, go feel been banned. We are yes, super Church of Christ leadership or what? Rubber. Now, ya can't simply cry to suffer so and elders or not deacons. No, Church of Christ. Now, but can be papa fan who are born to one. On the kind of sound in case.
Yeah, some.
And to say, your parents are leadership are may fenny a come no with you. And crano, yeah, how am I getting? Omukon not that. Omukon not that. It is a whole can be for leadership. Can you all come? But it has an impact. Oh, you're managing the
Okay. Thank you so much. The name said, points no why exhausting but you sure say next week nyame adomo so yankopon ya adomo dasene ye betoa ye nkomo twetwe no eso na ya share the role even the church me sure say church no so e wo grow nyame adomo next week no ebia you conclude the role of the family na fe no ya share the final part, the role the church itself has to play as far as training or preparing the youth for leadership is concerned. Preacher Don Konyankopon inshallah na homo na ondomo no ma asumdwemra ofie said the be obetime nya pada dane de na oni ache onyankopon asem. Ya de ahwefo nyina nso ase mo je bre send their comments omo at the chenia design issue action time say omo in your time no so no de data and they ehwe program no enyina no ye do nyina omo ase bia wo hwe bia no betumi a subscribe ye live ewo Facebook, YouTube, Twitter the name of what say omo kan X no betumi enyaye ewo all those platforms na ya koso anso asrese mo be share program no ama afofo nso a omantumi ene ye nhia no so nsa ebetumi aka dwumadi no na omanya dwumadi no mu echefa nyankopon eya adomo a dasene ye betoa ye nkomo twetwe no eso eha eye action time na me a me di dwumadi no mu chia me no ye frɛ me Obed se nyankopon eboa ye na ye sanso hia na wotwe a na watch for a bishia munwa yebetoa yenkomo twetwe so near share the role the family the church has to play as far as leadership is concerned. Yebetoa the role the family has to play no eso ansana yatoa so. Yamam nyina bye bye. Yakram nyina.